I am in Norway and it's freezing. In the build up to Christmas, I'm flying home today, and this Saturday, the 13th of December, we need you, your country needs you, Christianity needs you, Unite the Kingdom needs you. We can't keep moaning in this country saying it's a Christian country. That's what we all say, this is a Christian country, unless we're going to celebrate and identify as Christians and be Christians. Now this Saturday, there's not a political protest, there's a celebration, and there's putting Christ back into Christmas. We are having a great day of music, of festive coming together, of community, of Bible readings in central London. It's going to be happening outside Downing Street. We've got a beautiful stage set up. It's going to visually look beautiful. We've got glow up candles, we've got Santa hats, we've got everything coming together as a celebration. I think it's going to be beautiful. I want to finally stand and enjoy an event. Usually I'm so stressed, but on this one I just want to watch that event, enjoy it, be part of it. The music, we've got opera singers, we've got Ricky Doolan and his beautiful gospel band, so it's going to be a great day. So please come along to London, meet us, meet me, meet the team, and celebrate Christmas together. It's going to be beautiful. You have to come. This is one thing. If you're coming to this event, you have to come from the Trafalgar end of Whitehall. You have to enter from that end. And there is another protest on the day. So when you come from Trafalgar end, you'll probably see another stage. It's a digital ID demonstration. Now, I fully support anyone opposing digital ID. Do you know why? Because I don't have a bank account now. I can't operate my life now before digital IDs. So they will not be in opposition to us, but you'll walk past their demonstration to get to the celebration that we're having. I'd get there about 2 o'clock. We'll be there from 2 o'clock. The music will start, speeches, Bible readings, etc. will all be from 3 o'clock. So help us put Christ back into Christmas. Let this be the first one. You see, by next year, let us fill Trafalgar Square. Let's fill the entirety of Trafalgar Square next Christmas. Let's start building up to it. But this is laying the foundations for it. The 13th of December in central London. I look forward to seeing you all.
Tommy Robinson's message functions as a multi-layered piece of political communication, crafted to do far more than announce a Christmas event. It is structured to evoke emotion, mobilize identity, and cast the audience as participants in a cultural mission. By beginning the video from freezing Norway, Robinson establishes a dramatic personal frame. He positions himself as someone on the move, enduring hardship, yet still committed to speaking directly to his supporters. This opening moment serves to elevate his message, giving the impression of urgency and sacrifice before he even begins discussing the event. From there, he pivots into a broader narrative about Britain's Christian identity, arguing that it has eroded not because of external forces, but because citizens themselves have grown complacent. This is a classical, populist rhetorical move, shifting responsibility to the audience to inspire them into action. Robinson essentially tells viewers that the label Christian country means nothing unless people actively and publicly embody that identity, turning the event into a symbolic reclamation rather than a simple gathering. His insistence that the event is not a political protest but a celebration is also carefully calibrated. It allows him to broaden the appeal, reducing the sense of confrontation while maintaining the underlying themes of cultural struggle and resistance to change. By emphasizing visuals, the beautiful stage, candles, Santa hats, musicians, gospel singers, Robinson reinforces the idea of a warm, inviting, almost spiritual communal experience. This aesthetic framing isn't accidental. It softens the harder political edges of his persona and repositions him as a cultural figurehead rather than a protest leader. Even his mention of the digital ID demonstration serves a purpose. By briefly aligning himself with opposition to digital ID, he weaves in a narrative about state control and personal freedom, themes his audience is already primed to respond to. He uses his own difficulties, not having a bank account, as a relatable anecdote to strengthen his credibility and authenticity. This not only validates the concerns of those attending the other protest, but reinforces the idea that his Christmas event is part of a wider ecosystem of cultural and political anxiety. The message concludes with a crescendo, an aspirational vision of filling Trafalgar Square next year. This transforms a single 2024 gathering into the foundation of a larger, long-term movement. The call to action is not just to attend, but to become part of a growing tradition with escalating scale and symbolic power. In this way, Robinson's video becomes a piece of narrative architecture, turning personal conviction, religious imagery, and public frustration into a unified call for collective participation.
Our Prime Minister accused of cronyism. He has created 25 new peers for the House of Lords, none for reform, even though they got 4 million votes at the last election. But in 2022, when he was leader of the opposition, he said, I'm going to abolish the House of Lords to restore trust in politics. He's put in 25 today, or yesterday, and in December, there were another 30 odd. So since he became Prime Minister, he's created 62 peers. How is he restoring trust in politics if he says he's going to abolish the wretched place anyway, and he's now put 62 in?
Well, he's obviously had a change of heart.
They do funny that when they get into government.
Well, it's true. I suppose what the government would say is that the Lords is blocking their legislative agenda, for which they do have a democratic mandate. They won an election.
It's a revising chamber.
It is a revising chamber. It can be a blocking chamber. And at the moment, Labour doesn't have a majority in the House of Lords. So if the Conservative peers and the crossbench peers gang up on Labour, they can prevent their legislation getting through. Now, if you're opposed to Labour, then obviously this is a good thing. But democratically, I can understand what they're trying to do, which is to get their legislation through. What's the point of being in government if you can't get your legislation through?
Or he could do what he said for a change and abolish the place.
Well, exactly.
And then there'd be no bills being scuppered. I mean, for instance, the assisted dying bill is going to be scuppered completely in the House of Lords.
Well, that is the question mark. Is the government doing this to get the assisted dying bill through, which is very, very poor work, because it's not a government bill. It's a backbench bill. They're not supposed to have any involvement in it at all. They're supposed to be neutral. So if they're doing this not to get their manifesto through, but to get that bill through, then that is very suspicious.
Yeah, so what do you think? I just think when I heard about 25, I thought, can we believe anything this bloke ever says anymore?
Well, I think they were so idealistic, weren't they, a few years ago? Before the left always is, we're going to do this, we're going to restore trust in democracy, etc., etc. But you get into government and actually the cold, hard reality of how you get law through is very difficult. And there's a reason why we have the parliament that we do.
Exactly. And of course, just in case for information, the House of Lords is the second largest legislature in the world.
Is that right?
Second largest. The only legislature which is larger is in the People's Republic of China. So we've got more peers than the entire United States House of Representatives and Senate put together. And we've got a population of 70 odd million. America 330 million.
And there's no compulsion to turn up. About half of them work extremely hard, but the other half come for lunch.
Yeah, and of course some of them pop in, they clock in, and they get their £365 attendance allowance and clock off. Tax-free, by the way. I've got some mates in the House of Lords. They do a good job. A lot of them do work very hard. The food in the House of Lords.
So it's not worth it, Andrew.
Oh my God. Now,